Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated Cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Dosunmu in at the 1 spot. McDaniels on the wing. And the 3 ball is good.
If you want the title of 3 and D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Randall passes to Edwards, and that one is good.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops one in from the wing.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Here's Randall, and he lays it straight in.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and play stops, whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Edwards inside, defended by Dort. McDaniels passes to Randall. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
And Craig, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Gobert, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Holmgren wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Randall outside. McDaniels outside. Buries the long-range jumper. McDaniels got 6.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Outside Williams. Top of the key, Hartenstein. Pass to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on McDaniel. Williams can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 4. Now Edwards. McDaniels on the wing. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Puts up a deep 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
It's good from long range. Edwards got his second bucket.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Thunder, Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. Minnesota also with the sub. Reed's checked in. Now here's SGA. The kick out to Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, You just kind of expect them to knock them down. Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 7-point differential. To the paint. Pass to Joe. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Chalk up 2 there. Edwards got 9.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
Steps back. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You know, even if they anticipated the step back coming, the defense didn't offer a ton of resistance.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
SGA kicks to Williams, and that comes off the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist on the night. And McDaniels, here we go. Count it, good. He's got 13.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Wallace left side. It's up a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Bones Highland is out there at Conley, and it's Clark in at the small forward position. Here's Conley, takes it off the glass. Conley's got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Holmgren can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Here's Reed. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one.
I tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
For 3, Mitchell gets the 3-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Reed against Williams. Timberwolves passing it around. And Reed throws it down.
That's what you want to see. Reed playing big in there.
Thunder trailing by 10. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Floats it up for Williams. Stolen by Highland. Reed against Mitchell. Reed gets the bucket.
At 6'9" and about 260, Naz Reid has the size to make room for himself inside.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And one thing we love about the NBA, Clark, the different styles that teams play with. So how important is pace?
I think it's critically important, Kevin, because the game is meant to be played at a fast pace. 24-second shot clock, 8 seconds to get the ball across the half-court line. And some teams really step on the gas pedal and try to play extremely fast. Others want to massage the pace. So I like the fact that there are different approaches to pace for the teams in the NBA.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
Unselfish, good vision, nice dime by Julius.
SGA kicks to Williams. Outside, SGA. Way outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Back over to you, Kevin.
And that is saying something. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. Williams dishes to Holmgren. Williams passes to Holmgren. Off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Edwards dishes to Conley. No one near Randall as he lets it go. No good on the triple.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
SGA, no good. Minnesota leading by 12. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. So coming close to 40 years of age, Mike Conley's production has slowed down. But Clark, he is still so valuable in so many ways.
And his value comes in his production, but maybe more so in the intangibles, which are really hard to measure, but they're palpable. You feel them. They make a difference. They have an impact on the team and individual young players. I mean, he's one of the best teammates and leaders in the NBA. Always plays it within himself, has great perspective and wisdom. He's just a joy to be around and a very, very good teammate and leader.
Edwards can't hit. Thunder trailing by 13. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. SGA on the drive. Back to Holmgren. Connects from three-point range. Holmgren's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Highland. No good. Nice defense from Dort. Oklahoma City's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Holmgren. Pocket 6. SGA. Good.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Outside Edwards. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Over Conley. And with that shot, the Minnesota leaders cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves ahead, up by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Randall from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, SGA bangs home the trifecta. SGA's got his team on the board first here in the second half of the Thunder. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
Baseline jumper. Gobert with the block, and they'll keep possession. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him. He's
Something to see.
Goodness. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now, here's SGA. He's guarded closely. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Hartenstein against Gobert. Back to Dort. Pass to Williams. From deep, SGA. Offensive rebound.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 11. With the fadeaway. The Thunder with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Edwards passes to Dosunmu. Back to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randall no good. Thunder trailing by 11. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort against Edwards. Outside for Randall. McDaniels outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Here's Dort. Williams for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Randall. And here's Edwards from the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall grabs the board. Minnesota leading by 14. Edwards finds McDaniel. Now Dosunmu. It's stolen by SGA. All alone. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Outside for Randall. Edwards inside, defended by Dort. Randall dishes to Gobert, and the layup's good off the glass. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Gobert maintaining balance through contact, remarkable concentration.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Some changes for Minnesota. Thunder trailing by 14. Joe passes to Wiggins. And here is Mitchell. From deep, Williams. That one doesn't drop. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's Shannon. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 16. Clark the pass to Reed. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Williams for three. Doesn't go that time. Reed against Williams. 3 seconds left. Reed gets the bucket. Reeves got 8. And so it's Minnesota holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect, and we'll be right back after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Minnesota's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Bones Hyland is out there with Clark, and it's Shannon in at the 3. Randall is doubled and taken away by Wallace. One-on-one here. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pass to Shannon. To the inside. Here's Reed. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now, Joe. No good on the 3. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Clark outside. Pass to Reed. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I like the fact that Reed is pretty crafty. He's got a good understanding and feel for the game. I mean, he makes plays, especially around the hoop, that other big men can't.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. SGA's checked in. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Conley now comes in for Bones Hyland. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Randall kicks to Clark. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he nails the 3rd. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And it's good, 2 points. SGA's got 25 points in the game. Conley dishes to Edwards. Sinks the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Wallace outside. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Clark the pass to Edwards. The three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Wiggins against Reed. The shot, no good. Wiggins with some nice D. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. The Thunder have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves leading by 20. McDaniels outside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got 40 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
Three-pointer, Randall. Offensive rebound, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Dort with a screen for SGA. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Carlson's checked in. Kenrich Williams comes in for Holmgren. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Wallace subbed in for Dort. Here's Randall. Count that bucket.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Outside, SGA. Misses off the right iron. Minnesota leading by 22.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. A dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Gobert. That shot missing. Great tee that time from Hartenstein. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup falls. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Williams kicks to Holmgren. No good from outside. Edwards with it. Banked in off the glass.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us.